Do you feel like you're going nowhere fast? You wake up and do the same things every day, and before you know it, you're stuck in a loop. Life just does not seem to go the way you would like it to. It is not a good place to be in. I know, because I've been there myself many times. I feel like a lot of us at one point or another, we felt this way. And I was inspired to make this video because I did a recent post about how it's important to show up looking your best every day. And I got a few comments on that video from people who were like, well, I can't do XYZ because I have this on my plate, or I just don't have the time, or I don't have the energy, or this is what's going on in my life and I can't do that. I wish I could, but I can't. And to me, when I read those, it was like an aha moment. It was kind of like, it's not that you can't. It just seems to me that you're stuck in a rut. And once you're stuck in a rut, sometimes it's hard to climb out. It's hard to know what step to take to get out of it. Sometimes you just can't even see past it. So I wanted to make this video to give you guys some actionable steps you can take to break free from feeling trapped. And the best part is they're all absolutely free. They only take a few simple changes and they just make such a huge impact. And if you stick to this, I promise you, you can start to turn things around very, very fast, but you just have to be committed to it. All right, so keep an open mind. I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into these tips. Okay, so the first step is to overhaul your morning routine. Start your day by doing something different. This can be something as simple as when you wake up, you usually get out of bed on the right side. Tomorrow, wake up and get out on the left side. You could, if you're right-handed, you brush your teeth with your right hand. Tomorrow, brush your teeth with your left hand. You could wake up and get a drink of water instead of waking up and scrolling on your phone. So anything that is a deviation from what you would normally do, do that. The goal here is to break the cycle and give your body something new to look forward to. And this is really good because a lot of people, when they're in a rut, they feel like every day is Groundhog Day. Every day is more of the same, drudging through, just trying to make it through. And this just gives you that extra little spark. And it's so simple. And also, I like to say, if you do the things that you've always done, you're gonna get the same results that you've always gotten. And the goal here is to get different results. The goal here is to be happier, to feel better about your day. So, number one, overhaul your morning routine. Do something different. Think about something that you could easily switch up. And this also just helps to keep you grounded in the present. It helps to keep you focused because a lot of times we can move through life on autopilot. We just go through the motions and do things. So this helps you to break out of that cycle, to pull back and say, hold on, wait a minute. No, I'm actually really here. I'm actually doing this. I'm actually doing this. And it helps to keep you from being anxious or worried about anything that's not happening right this moment. So this is, again, something so simple you can do, but it's very, very powerful. So no more waking up, laying there, scrolling through your phone and feeling drained before the day even starts. Set the tone differently. Start your day with intention. This could be life-changing. And you may even be surprised at how changing a few things in your morning routine can help invigorate you and get you energized for the remainder of the day. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Okay, next tip is to get moving. Now, when you're stuck in a rut, one of the last things you wanna do is move. You know, you have that image in your head of a couch potato, you're just laying there, you're eating chips, and you just wanna just be comfy, cozy, and shut the world out. No, it's important to go against that feeling and get your body moving, get your blood flowing. Even if it's just a quick stretch or a dance party in your room, you can blast some music and get moving. That really just pumps you up. It gets you in a different headspace. Movement is like magic. It literally wakes up your brain and gets you in the right headspace to take on the day. Bonus points if you can get moving outside, outdoors. There have been so many studies, so many articles written about how good it is to get outside, especially in a green space, in a space filled with nature. But even if you don't have a green space near you, just getting outside, getting some fresh air does wonders. I read it says spending time in nature can lower cortisol levels and reduce stress and anxiety. Being outdoors boosts dopamine and serotonin levels, promoting feelings of happiness and well-being. And it also reduces the risk of chronic diseases. So if you could just take one 5-minute, 10-minute walk around the block, around your neighborhood or whatever, that is so good for you. It's good for your body, but it's also good for your mind and your headspace. And it just, it's like a reset. So get moving. Tip number 3. This is something, if you have followed me on my channel for a long time, I always preach this. I always talk about it. This is something I cannot do without, and that is declutter your environment. When your physical space is organized, your mind feels more organized too. I feel it whenever there's stuff all around the house and there's things here and there and not in their place. A little bit of your attention is on all of these things, and so that means that your focus cannot be as on point as it needs to be because there's things taking up space in your mind. If everything is tidy, organized, and just where it needs to be, it's clean, it does just free up that space, and it helps you to breathe easier. And you know how much more energized and at peace you feel when you're in a clean, relaxing space. It just makes you feel so good. So declutter your environment, even if you don't feel like it. Do a little bit at a time if you have to. If you don't feel like taking on the task, I know sometimes I even do it. When certain rooms of mine are not in the best shape, I will literally close the door and just not want to look at it. But I know deep inside, once I clean that room and I get everything just so, it's like a weight is lifted off of my shoulders. So you definitely want to, as much as you can, declutter, clean your space wherever you are. If you're at work, clean off your desk, get it nice and neat, and put things, maybe like make them look a little bit nicer. You can, if you have pictures, you don't just want to have them laying around, you can tack them up and put them, organize them and show them in a way that's attractive, and it will definitely boost your mood, and it will definitely just make you feel a lot more at ease. So like I was saying, it's simple changes like this that really do make the biggest impacts. Tip number 4, and this one is probably my most, I don't want to say crucial tip, but this is a really big one, and that is reframe your mindset. What I mean by this is when we're stuck in a rut, a lot of times we don't even realize like what our thinking process is, how monotonous it is. We go day in and day out thinking mostly the same thoughts, and that leads to mostly the same results. And those are the results that we don't want because we're in a rut, right? We want to get out of it. We want to be happier and healthier and more energized. We don't want to be in the place we are. Now, to get out of that place, even with step number 1, which was overhauling your morning routine, a component of that is to kind of reframe how you look at how you go about your day. So reframing your mindset is just hands down one of the biggest, most amazing things that you can do to accelerate going where you want to go. We want to reprogram the structure of your mental patterns. To do this, you have to first become aware of your inner dialogue, the things that are going on in your mind, what your little voice is saying as you're going throughout your day. That can be really eye-opening. When you tap in, take a minute and just see what's going on, see how you're talking to yourself and about yourself. What are you saying? Are you saying stuff like, oh, I knew this would happen. Oh, this always happened. Oh, this sucks. Oh, I'm so dumb. Are you self-deprecating? Are you constantly ruminating on something? Are you being negative? Are you talking down about yourself? These are the type of things that keep you in a rut. And these are the type of internal conversations we want to stop having. So anytime you catch yourself talking negatively about yourself or to yourself, or it could be even about other people, other things, anytime you do that, You stop yourself, take a pause, and then you try to reframe it by saying something positive. I saw this on a video recently, and they challenged people to look in the mirror and tell themselves, I love you 10 times. And the comments were so eye-opening. People were like, I wasn't expecting to feel this way. I really don't say these type of things to myself. That's something to me that I thought was a very good practice. So when you catch yourself saying, oh, I don't like how I look, or I don't like this, or this is not going my way, and you realize what you're doing, you stop, you kind of put the pause on that, and then you could say something like, I love you. Or you could say something like, I really like how my eyes are. I really like the color of my eyes. I really like how smooth my skin is. Just pick anything about yourself that you like, and you could use that as your positive affirmation. Or you could just pick something more general. You can just pick life is good, life is beautiful. Anything that will help reframe your mindset to put you in a more positive headspace is what you can say to yourself internally. Once you start changing those negative self-thoughts into positive self-thoughts, you will be shocked at how quickly things just start to turn around, how quickly you just start to feel better about yourself. It's kind of like a fake it till you make it kind of thing. Even if you don't necessarily believe these things that you're saying, even though you might not necessarily feel like you love yourself, for example, if you just continue to say it, eventually it will start to become true, and it will start to change the trajectory of your life. For me, when I'm looking back, I see all of the times that it has helped me in leaps and bounds. For example, I mentioned before that a long time ago, I worked at a call center making $10 an hour. And at the time I had a young child to take care of. I was paying all my bills on my own, and I had to make it work on $10 an hour. I was very stretched thin. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to make this happen. I need more money, but I was applying to jobs. I wasn't really getting anywhere. And I kind of started to feel down about myself. I would see other people who were my age. I would see like my friends in school and starting to get into their careers. And I was working this $10 an hour dead-end job. It's just things were not going my way. However, once I realized that, okay, this is where I am in life, I know I want to accomplish more. I know that I want to make more money. It's not happening right now. But for the time being, while I'm here, I might as well put my best foot forward and just be positive. Just be positive about things, because this is what it is right now. This is my reality. I kid you not, y'all. On a random day, my boss called me into the office because at the time I was, it was through a temp agency. So I was paid not from the company I actually worked for, but from the temp agency. She asked me how much I was making, and I told her, and she was shocked. And basically she was like, no, I'm giving you a $4 an hour raise today. I could not believe it, y'all. It just came out of nowhere. Wasn't expecting it, but I feel like it was because of my positive mindset. Now, I don't know if y'all believe in a higher power or whatever your religious beliefs are, but if you do, to me, that was just a show of faith. That was a show of belief, and it was a show of how being positive can get you rewards in life. So that's just my story. I'm just saying, I have so many other instances of things that just seem like they would be improbable happening because I had a positive mindset about things that didn't necessarily go my way. In the midst of chaos, in the midst of confusion, in the midst of so many just negative experiences, keeping my faith and keeping my mental healthy, I have been able to do so many things, and so many things have come into my life just from that alone. It's all about shifting your mindset from stuck to growth. And my final tip is connect with your future self. Now, this is something that can be kind of like a game, kind of like pretend. It's kind of getting back to how you were when you were a kid. You played with your siblings or your friends, and one person could be like they could be a gardener. One person could be an astronaut. One person could be the president, whatever. But they truly believed that they were these things for the time that they were playing, right? So for this, you really have to kind of go back into that childlike way and think about who your ideal self is. What kind of things do your ideal self do? What kind of foods do they eat? Just visualize the type of person that you want to be. Okay, start there. What does she do differently from what you currently do? The more vividly you can envision your future self, the easier it will be to become her or him. Then you want to embody those traits as much as you can and pretend to be them. I swear to y'all, this practice is so powerful. It's gonna open so many doors. It's gonna blast you into the stratosphere. It's gonna change your life. Okay, listen to me when I tell you. Again, this pulls you out of that negative, down place, and it propels you into a life that you actually want. And for that, I say, for any of you guys that are out there that are stuck in a rut, you can ask yourself, what is something that my future self will thank me for? So what is something that I can do to take one step forward to being the type of person that I really want to be? This could be something as small as meal prepping. You prep your meals for the week or for a couple days at a time. Yourself tomorrow is going to be happy because your meal is already finished, it's already cooked, it's already prepared, and it's a healthier option than eating out maybe. It's a less expensive option, so you'll be saving money. You can do something like picking out your outfit for the next day. I told y'all how monumental pre-planning outfits has been for me, especially. It helps to keep me looking nice on a day-to-day basis. It helps to keep my mood and my energy up when I feel like I have on a nice outfit. I just feel, cute, and I smile more and stuff like that. One big tip I like to do, making your bed is something that seems like something that really doesn't matter much, but making your bed, having it all prepped and nice, waiting for you for when you retire in the evening is something that you can count as a win. And when you have those small wins, little by little, they start stacking up and they amount to something huge. Huge. So those are my 5 tips for getting out of a rut very quickly. I told y'all it wasn't gonna be anything crazy, nothing outlandish. Everyone can do these. And I wanna say the most important part of all this is no matter who you are, you deserve to live a happy, fulfilled life. Even if you don't believe it right now, I believe it. I truly want this for y'all. It can happen. You can make it happen. So stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is right now, okay? The perfect time is now. The first step is always the hardest, but I promise you, you will start to see major changes unfold. 2025 is about to be your year. Claim it. Okay, and I have a challenge for y'all. If anyone of you resonate with this video, if you feel like this is you are stuck in a rut, you want to get out of it, I challenge you to commit to these 5 items for 48 hours. I'm only asking for 2 days, y'all. I'm only asking for 2 days, okay? Commit to these seriously for 48 hours and then come back to this video and tell me how you feel. Tell me how things are going. Tell me, have you seen any shifts? Tell me if you have just started to have a more positive outlook. Do you feel like you're starting to get out of your rut? Let me know what you think, and I'm very excited to hear about your transformation. I know it's gonna happen. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.